Objects that you blur sometimes move in your video, and you need the blur to track with the object. In this tutorial, we will show you how to blur moving text. Let's blur out the words "secret text" in this screen. As we play the recording, you will see that the text will eventually move off the screen. First, let's set up the area where we want the blur to start and end. You want to seek to the point right before the text shows, then use the up arrow key to advance the recording to the next changed frame, which skips any frames that just had mouse motion or non-screen changes. After we find the exact point we want to start, click the Tools menu button, then Overlay and Blur option. Once you add this option, a blue span will appear on your timeline indicating the placement of this blur. Drag and resize the blur to cover the text. Next, scroll to the point when the text goes off the screen. Again, use the up arrow key to find the exact point when the text goes off the screen, then press the E key to jump the end of the overlay span to this point. We now have the complete span set up to show where the overlay is needed, but if you play the recording, you will see that the blur just stays in one spot. Let's fix that by moving the blur as well. First, go to the point right before the text starts moving and again, press the up arrow key until we see the text move. We want to have the blur move at this point, so we click on this circle icon above the timeline, which will add an edit point at this spot. For more info on edit points, see our Animating Overlays tutorial. Next, we can reposition the blur by dragging it so it's over the text. Press the up arrow key again to find the next point that the text moves. Click the circle icon above the timeline to add another edit point, and then drag the blur again. We repeat this three-step process frame by frame until your text moves across the screen. Now, if we go back and play over the edit points, we will see the blur moving right along with the text. When you're done, click OK on the overlay.